guys, it's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Today we're going to be doing the match preview for Barcelona versus Real Madrid in La Liga. It's the Clasico, a game that needs no introduction, and for Barcelona, it is a must win beyond belief. We haven't won a Clasico in so long. We're coming in behind Real Madrid. It's at the Camp Nou. It all adds up. The equation adds up to a must-win game for Barcelona. But before we get into it, make sure you guys smash that like button down below. Let's try to get the 200 likes in this video. It'll be very much appreciated. And also make sure you hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already. And let's get into it. Kickoff time for this match will be taking place at 4:15 p.m. local time. And of course, this match will be taking place at the Camp Nou. And on the screen right now, you can actually see the tifo of the Camp Nou that will be held before the match to give those players encouragement on the pitch. It will say Somhi Kulez, and the referee for this match has been confirmed. On the pitch will be Jose Maria Sanchez Martinez. On the VR will be Jose Luis Gonzalez. Let's start off by taking a look at the league table. Barcelona at the moment are currently sat in 7th place in La Liga on 15 points after playing 8 games. We have 4 wins, 3 draws, and 1 loss. On paper so far, that's not too great, but we're only 2 points behind Real Madrid, who are currently sat on 17 points after playing 8 games. They have 5 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss. And of course, now Real Madrid, Sevilla, Atletico Madrid now have all played the same amount of games. So of course, we all had 1 game suspended due to the international break. All even playing ground right now, and as you can see, 17 points Real Madrid, 17 points Sevilla, 17 points Atletico Madrid, and then Barcelona on 15 points. The league title race at the moment is very, very tight, but currently sitting top of the table right now is Real Sociedad. Of course, they played 1 more game than all the other 4 teams, and of course, last season they were in the exact same position. Near the beginning, they were always top of the league. In the end, they kind of drifted away, which we can expect this year as well. And of course, if you look at who the top teams played this weekend, Sevilla will be hosting Levante at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan. That should be fairly difficult, but in the end, Sevilla should come out of that with all 3 points. But Atletico Madrid faced Real Sociedad at the Wanda Metropolitano. So of course, 1st place versus 4th place, that's going to be a big game for the league table as well. Then you have Real Madrid and Barcelona, of course. In terms of recent results in the El Clasico, Barcelona have not done too well over the past 2 years. We have lost all the games. You know, last game we lost 2-1, we lost 3-1, we lost 2-0, and then we drew 0-0. We have not won a Clasico in any competition, Copa del Rey, La Liga, whatever, since 2019. It was a 1-0 win in the league with the Rakitic goal in the 20th minute. That was the last time we won in the Clasico. The last 4 have been absolutely dreadful. We're coming to this match with a lot more pressure to win this Clasico because we have not won one in so long. Let's now take a look at our opponents in Real Madrid. As you probably already know, they're one of the biggest clubs in the world, and of course, our history goes back to the early 1900s. We've had a big rivalry with them. We've been the top teams in Spain, and of course, this is the most watched game in the world, El Clasico. Let's take a look at their last 5 games in all competition. In their last match in the Champions League, they beat Shakhtar Donetsk 5-0. They lost to our local rivals Espanyol 2-1. They also lost to Sheriff in the Champions League 2-1, giving them their first win in the Champions League in their history. They drew 0-0 with Villarreal, and they also beat Mallorca 6-1. So the 3 matches that I want to take a quick look at and analyze is their 5-0 win against Shakhtar Donetsk, their 2-1 loss to Espanyol, and their 2-1 loss to Sheriff. Let's start off with that 2-1 loss against Sheriff in the Champions League before the international break, and boy oh boy did they really lose to, you know, a local team from some place I don't even know where it's from. 2-1 with a 90th minute banger from Sheriff as well. Lines on the screen, 4-3-3, very simple, you know, same personnel that you always expect. In this match though, they were dominating, but in the end, they couldn't finish their chances. Next match is their 2-1 loss against Espanyol, our local rivals. It is a really good favor on this one. In this match, very similar, but this match Ancelotti went with a 4-man midfield. He only had 2 attackers in Vinicius Jr. and Karim Benzema. Had Valverde kind of playing as that number 10, along with Camavinga getting forward a lot. In this game though, they just got done by Espanyol. They scored 2 goals quickly in the space of I think 20 minutes or so. Then they just parked the bus and they held on for all 3 points. But in their last match midweek in the Champions League, they beat Shakhtar Donetsk away from home 5-0. They went to halftime only 1-0 up from an own goal, but around the 60th minute in the game, they just killed Shakhtar Donetsk. They finished every single chance that they had and end up winning the game 5-0. Now on the screen right now is the line that I believe that Carlo Ancelotti, the Real Madrid manager, will select for this game. According to reports, he will put the exact same line that he picked against Shakhtar Donetsk midweek in the Champions League, which is Courtois in goal, a back 4 Vasquez, Eder Militao, David Alba, and Ferdinand Mendy, midfield 3 of Casemiro, Toni Kroos, and Luka Modric, and a front 3 of Rodrigo, Benzema, and Vinicius Jr. Now Benzema's coming to this game injured. He is, he didn't train for the past few days for Real Madrid. He's coming onto this game with, a lot of drugs in his knee so he can play this game. Of course, he could start Asensio on the wing, but I think he will go with Rodrigo in the midfield. He could start Valverde, Camavinga. I think he'll go with the experience. In at full back, he could start Nacho Fernandez there. I think Carvajal will be in the squad list ready to go, but he's not, of course, fully fit to start. Same with Eden Hazard as well. So again, this most likely will be the line that will face Barcelona at the Camp Nou. So my overall final thoughts on Real Madrid. it's Real Madrid. They can come into this game and put in an absolute masterclass, or they can come into this game and put in an absolute stinker. In this game, El Clasico, form goes out the window. It's just two teams coming head to head. Nothing matters before that. What matters is during the game. Ancelotti, of course, very good manager in his position. It's not his first El Clasico. He did win some, he did lose some in his last tenure with Real Madrid, but never really scared me in that sense. And of course, the main player to watch out for Real Madrid is Karim Benzema. To be honest, no other player really threatens me, and I'm not scared of Luka Modric or Toni Kroos or anyone in the defense. Vinicius Jr., great player, but in front of the goal, he's an absolute stinker. Of course, he did score some goals against Shakhtar Donetsk midweek, but in the big game, he doesn't really score that much. So again, the only real player that I look out for is Karim Benzema, but of course, it's Real Madrid. Anything can happen in this game. Let's now take a look at the squad list. The squad list has been released and confirmed, and it is as follows: Ter Stegen, Des, Pique, Busquets, Ricky Push, Depay, Ansu Fati, Demir, Neto, Coutinho, Lenglet, Luke De Jong, Jordi Alba, Aguero, Roberto, Frankie De Jong, Mingueza, Umtiti, Eric Garcia, Inaki Peña, Gonzalez, Pablo Gabe, and Alejandro Balde. So no surprises. The big surprise is that Jordi Alba makes the squad list, and he will be taking some drugs, some infiltration, or to play this game. Other than that, no other surprises. Time now to get into Ronald Koeman's press conference reaction to his press conference this morning. He was asked a lot of questions by the media, so let's get in and see what he had to say. Starts by saying that we have a great game ahead of us. We are very excited to show our fans a good game. We can show that we are on the right track, play without fear, and show that we can win this game. In a Clasico, there is no favorite, but we play at home. We have to show once again that we have a very good team. Alba trained normally this morning and is ready to play this match tomorrow. Ansu and Vinicius are two young players who have a lot of talent and show that a lot, but Ansu must be allowed to recover in peace. Ansu can make the difference in this match. I don't know which team has a better squad at the moment. I am the Barcelona coach. Maybe they have more experience in some positions, but we also have experienced players as well. I know the importance of a Clasico because as a player, I won and I lost. I know what it's about. The important thing is to enjoy, and this will be the first as a coach with an audience, and I want to make our fans happy tomorrow. It's very clear in the game, like Wednesday, we had to score the second goal to be calmer. With that 2-goal lead in that game, things would have been different for sure. I do feel support from the president and the club, but I am aware that everything depends on the results on the pitch. I don't feel like tomorrow's game is an exam. It's a Clasico. It's an important game, but not definitive. Again, Koeman making some excuses for himself just in case he loses. Real Madrid, an experienced team, and play very well on the counterattack. It's about finding balance and playing with personality. And lastly, Ronald Koeman concluded off by saying it's important to win this game because of the confidence it would gain in the era of so many changes, of course, with all the youngsters playing. And that concluded Ronald Koeman's press conference reaction ahead of the El Clasico tomorrow. Let's now get into the lineup predictions. We're going to start with the manager, Ronald Koeman. I'm going to try my best to predict this lineup. Of course, it'd be very difficult for this game, especially the El Clasico, but I think he'll go with this lineup on the screen right now. I think he'll go with Ter Stegen in goal, a back four of Roberto, Pique, Eric Garcia, and Jordi Alba, a midfield three of Busquets, De Jong, and Pablo Gabe, and a front three of Serginho Des, Memphis, Depay, and Ansu Fati. Of course, in goal, it will be Ter Stegen, no doubt about that, but the back four is where the big questions come in. Firstly, at left back, Jordi Alba. He'll be on infiltrations. He will be on some drugs. So he will be end up playing this game. Eric Garcia coming back from suspension. He's going to replace Lenglet in there for sure. At right back, though, is the big question. Will he play Des, Mingueza, or Roberto? I think, honestly, he will go with Roberto. Midfield three, set in stone as well. And Ricky Push not going to come in. Coutinho won't come into the pitch as well. He will stick with Busquets, De Jong, and Gabe. Front three again, where the big question comes in. Will he have Des at right back? Maybe starting Demir, Luke De Jong, Coutinho. Who knows? But the other two forwards will 100% be Memphis, Depay, and Ansu Fati. So again, in the lineup, the big question is at right back. Because of course, that will change everything. He puts Mingueza there, then Des goes to wing. He puts Des there, then who will be on the wing? Then Des could maybe go left back and maybe rest Jordi Alba, but Jordi Alba's taking drugs, so he'll probably play this game. So overall, this is the line that I think that Ronald Koeman will select for this match. Let me know down in the comments below what you think Ronald Koeman's going to go with. Now I'm going to show you guys my lineup, what I would do if I was the Barcelona coach, and that line's on the screen right now. I'd go with Ter Stegen in goal, a back four of Des, Pique, Eric Garcia, and Jordi Alba, a midfield three of Busquets, De Jong, and Gabe, and a front three of Coutinho, Memphis, Depay, and Ansu Fati. First off, Ter Stegen in goal, again, no doubt about that. The back four, if Jordi Alba is on drugs, I would play him. Might as well, he already took the drugs, let him just play. Of course, in my opinion, I probably wouldn't have risked him. Probably would have put Des at left back and put Mingueza at right back, and I have gone with Des at right back. I felt like in the game against, Dynamo Kiev midweek, he was much better at right back in the second half than he was at the right wing in the first half. But in that forward line, I want to put some more power. Midfield three, guess it's the same for me. Of course, I can't really change anything there. I'm not going to play Ricky Push. I'm not going to play, whoever. It's going to be Busquets, De Jong, and Gabe. Front three, I have gone with Coutinho in that right wing position. I want some flair up there. I don't want no Dest because, again, he doesn't have that, killer attacking instinct quite yet, of course. I would go with Coutinho, maybe have him as a number 10 in behind Memphis and Ansu Fati. And, of course, Memphis and Ansu Fati will start this game for me 100%. Of course, you could have Coutinho in that number 8 where Gavi is and have Dest up there at right wing and then have Minguez a right back. I was considering that as well, but I want Gavi in the midfield for that control and that creativity as well. So overall, that's going to be the lineup that I would select for this match. Let me know down in the comments below. Would you rather pick my lineup or Koeman's lineup? Time now for my score prediction. What do I believe the result will be in this match? I'm going to go with an El Clasico draw of 1-1. Usually at the Camp Nou, it's always a draw, but God, we need to win this game. I am praying to the Lord that we win this game. We have to win it. We haven't won an El Clasico in 2 years. In 2 years, we have not won one. We scored like 2 goals and conceded like 8. We have to win this game. It is a must win. But on paper, with the teams being very, very even this season, I'm going to go with Barcelona drawing this game 1-1. But let me know down in the comments below what you think the scoreline will be. So that was my match preview for Barcelona versus Real Madrid in La Liga, the El Clasico. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like. And of course, leave me your thoughts down below in the comments on everything we discussed. The main thing I want to firstly is that score prediction. You think Barcelona will win this game, lose the game, or draw the game? And secondly, on those lineups. Firstly, my lineup or Koeman's lineup, what do you think Koeman will go with? And lastly, what would you pick as a starting lineup for this game as well? And of course, make sure you guys subscribe down below if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the live watch along. Set a reminder on the screen. Come and join me and watch the game with me. It's going to be an absolutely crazy match. Of course, follow after the match by my match review. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care and Forza Barca. Go,